Hi, welcome back to our now Euro show video. We now have our own channel on YouTube, and we're going to put all of these videos on there so they're all in the same place. And we will be doing a whole series all through the store. Today's show will be about chocolate, and Euro-mart is known most popular for its cheese and chocolate. So today I'm going to talk about chocolate. Now, all European countries are proud of their chocolates. The Swiss and the Belgium, they get the spotlight and they've got the big names, but all the countries have chocolate and they are very good. And the high consumption of chocolate in Europe is probably driven by the colder temperatures and the shorter days because they're farther north in the world. And so people like that in all its different forms. And so I'm going to start to show you some chocolates from all the different countries. And I'm going to start with the UK. And chocolate sometimes by itself, yeah, that's great, but Europeans also like to mix other flavors with chocolate, and I'll be talking about that. UK, probably it's in the form of candy bars. I really feel like this is one of the absolute best chocolates in the world. This is Flake and Ripple, and it's very unique. This flake, made by Cadbury, looks like a little tree branch, and got to be careful because they can be kind of messy, and that's what they look like. You can powder them and put them in milk and make chocolate milk. You can make hot chocolate. You can put them in ice cream, things like that. These names in candy bars you're not going to recognize unless you've been to the UK. This one is Double Decker, and here's Galaxy, and then Picnic, Lion, and here we have Maltesers, which if you've ever told yourself that, man, these malted milk balls that I'm eating these days just aren't very good, that's because they've changed. Maltesers are the way they always have been, what we remember as children. They've got malted milk in them. They're the same as they always were. And so this is the real deal right here. In addition to dark chocolate, Europeans like dark chocolate mostly. They don't eat as much milk chocolate, but they also like white chocolate. This is a British white chocolate. This is called Milky Bar. And you can see what it looks like. And then we have Mars, which you'll recognize that name. You won't recognize this candy bar, but Mars Company, along with many other corporations, they're global. They actually, unknown to us, they're headquartered in Europe. You've heard of M&M Mars, and Mars is actually a British company. And then you can't avoid mixing good old Guinness in a chocolate. Here's little pints, and they've got Guinness mixed into the chocolate, and here's a candy bar. And then getting to things being put in chocolate, orange is a very popular flavor to put in with chocolate. That comes from the days of the wooden sailing ships. When England and Europe, actually, they're far north, the climate's not the best. They had no tropical fruits, and kind of limited to apples and things like that. When the ships went out into the world, and started going to foreign ports of call. They started bring back like lemons, limes, and oranges, and the people just went crazy over all of that. And even today, that continues today with something like Club, and then you have the Jaffa Orange. They are orange flavored. They've got like orange oil and little pieces of orange in them. And that came from the days of the wooden sailing ships, kind of like this. The crews, were eating fruits from the tropical islands as they sailed around the world. Okay, now what I have is what is known as a Milky Way in UK, and you will not recognize this as a Milky Way. You would say this is the Three Musketeers, which it is to us. And you'll find that, like say this Mars bar, that's going to be something different. You go over there and you can see a Ford Taurus, and it's like, that's not like the Ford Taurus I've seen back in Tulsa. And so you'll get a lot of that. And next we've got like Germany, and can't leave out the rum balls, rum kugeln. We've got these often, and we've got like say Milka with, this is a hazelnut, which hazelnut is the most popular nut in Europe. We have peanuts, and what Europe has mostly is hazelnuts. And then again, here's cappuccino, candy bar, here's chocolate mousse. Here's one with champagne mixed into the chocolate in the filling. And like this is a German banana candy bar. I read the ingredients. Yeah, it has banana in it, real banana, not chemicals, it has banana. And here's this Anton Berg brand. This has brandy mixed in with the chocolate. On to Switzerland, and Switzerland is famous for the Toblerones. Although, when you see a Toblerone in the United States, more than likely you're eating a U.S.-made Toblerone. And it may or may not come from Switzerland. Euro-mart tries very hard to get all of its products from Europe, and sometimes with these global corporations there'll be an American version and a Europe version, and we can recognize the difference, and we try to get to Europe every time, and our customers appreciate that work. Now here is these arrows, and you see how it's spelled, arrow as in air, and this is something that is common across Europe. This helps the chocolate melt. Instead of chewing the chocolate, you just put it in your mouth and it starts melting. Here's a Ukraine brand, and it has the bubbles in it too. Because most candy bars, you're chewing them and you're swallowing them and you don't even know what you ate. And Euro-mart also has Belgian chocolates, and here's a couple of the selections that we have. This one, again, this has champagne mixed in with the chocolate. And here is a Dutch brand of chocolate. We have like usually two different candy bars. This is called Strela, and it's from Ukraine. And oftentimes there's one version where this has coffee cream on the inside, so it has a real coffee taste. They're great for a party. And then we have an Italian, and it's all already gift wrapped, ready to go. You can just lift it off the shelf and give it as a gift. These are Italian chocolates. We have some things from Poland. This is what you call a tort. You can kind of see it here, the wafers, and it's covered in chocolate. And then also a very popular thing in Europe is marshmallow. People just like things made out of marshmallow. And this is a good example. Actually, these two, you'll notice the foreign languages. You'll know that our things are authentic when you see the foreign languages. Now, it might seem strange, but it's telling you that we are as authentic as possible. We don't even want to get something that's made in Europe but intended for the U.S. market. No, I want to go in, I want to see what the favorites are of the people in their country, what is at their homes and on their store shelves. That's what I want to bring here. I don't want to change anything. And along with the dark chocolate I talked about, there's kind of a competition on how dark the chocolates get. And I've got an 80% cocoa content here, and this one's 95. And there are literally health benefits to eating cocoa. The equivalent would be a piece of chocolate about so big per day. That would be good for your health. And I can't leave out the chocolate from the Balkans. This is called Euro-cream block, and it has like hazelnut, but it also has white and dark chocolate, and it's kind of a chalky chocolate. This is from the Balkans, which is Southeast Europe, and it has a different texture. It's very interesting. Different texture, different taste, and then it has the streak of white chocolate through the middle. And anyway, that is a lot of our chocolate. I could talk about what I have today, but the thing is, through the year, our selections change, because I'm always getting something new, something different, and you'll see a seasonal change, and you'll just see a change by the month. Every time you come in, you'll see something different, because you really can't have everything here all at the same time. I've shown you boxes of chocolates and candy bars. There's also the individual chocolates. A lot of these are from Poland, and I will show you one. I really appreciate everyone, usually recognizes the effort that Europe puts into a lot of things. Everyone can appreciate a Mercedes-Benz car. And here, take a look at this chocolate. It's called Mount Blanc, which is White Mountain. So it looks like a tiny little mountain. And that is really popular here at this store for people buying for parties. And these flavors are like pistachio and coconut and hazelnut. And this one here is like truffle that is covered in, pieces of cocoa. So there's that. And then we have, these are called charms. And what they are is like a crunchy shell and with cream. This one's hazelnut cream, this one's like chocolate cream. They look like so. And that'll what it'll be on the inside. And then we have the individual chocolates. Again, I hope that Europe keeps doing what it's doing, because the artwork that's on these is so neat. Just the packages, not to mention the chocolates that are inside. And again, here's another kind of jelly-filled chocolate, and it's orange flavor. So it's got chocolate on the outside. That's kind of how it looks on the inside. Then here's some chocolates that this has a plum inside of it, and this has like cranberries inside of it. So that's how they look, and it's very natural, adding fruit to chocolate. Again, getting back to the marshmallow, here is a chocolate that is basically marshmallow, and that's how that is. So I've showed you a lot, and hopefully you can come in and try all these chocolates, and thanks for watching. Okay, so I showed you a lot, and I just have one question. After opening up all of these, it's like, who is supposed to eat all of these open packages of chocolate? That's my question to you.